Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel, His Love, Her Home, where this mom talks love, learning, and truth when it comes to homeschool and motherhood. Today I have received a complimentary review through the Homeschool Review Crew, and I am reviewing Reading Eggs. As you guys probably already know, Reading Eggs is well known. A lot of people use Reading Eggs as a app on their tablet. It also can be used online during your daily work, so you can use it at home and on the go, which makes it already great. So when you go into Reading Eggs online, it is broken down into 5 areas. They have Reading Eggs Junior, which is for kids just starting out, ages 2 to 4. And then there's Reading Eggs, which goes from ages 3 to 7. They also have Math Siege, which is math practice from ages 3 to 9. Then there's an area called Reading Express, like Express. And this is for kids that should be at the age of knowing how to read already, 7 to 13, where you get to work more deeper into reading and reading skills. A great area in readingeggs.com. The last area is Fast Phonics, and that's for ages 5 to 10, which helps work on your phonics skills if you still need to work on them even after you did the Reading Eggs, which I feel like is good. Or you can just do all of them at the same time. If you're in the age range for whatever application that you're using, use all of them. Why not? So my son, Mark, who is in the 4th grade, had the pleasure of using Reading Eggs, and he loves it. He likes to be on it every day. The great thing about Reading Eggs is that they do give you a placement test. So wherever your child is placed, they are in the right place for where they are learning. I like this a lot because it put him in a place where he needs to be. And for me, as a homeschool mom, it's covering all my bases. Another feature is when they complete one area of Reading Eggs, they get a certificate of completion, which this is also great because you can keep that in your homeschool portfolio as proof that they have completed this work and everything that entails reading in English, and there's spelling in there. My son, presently in the 4th grade, took all the placement tests for readingeggs.com. Anything that I mentioned here today can be found in the links below. And if you like to see more reviews from the Homeschool Review Crew, you can also check that down in the description. So my son used this, and he really liked it. He played the games. In every applications, the kids can shop. You can play games. You earn acorns or eggs depending on what area you're in, and then you get to go shop. You have an avatar, and it just gets better and better. I like that it's very interactive. There's great characters. It's very visually appealing, so he likes all of that. He doesn't like when he gets things wrong, so he's sitting there like saying, oh man, I got that wrong. I didn't want to get that wrong. So I feel like it's great, though, being a homeschool mom that came out of the public school system during COVID, and it was like, right in the middle of that. Yes, he knew how to read, but he still was reading. He still was finishing some of his learning his endings and prefix suffixes of spelling and stuff like that. But I love that this, if he did miss anything, or if I didn't cover anything, that it is definitely filling in those areas. That I love about this online program. The other things that I really like about this program is that you can go inside. Definitely the placement test, because you don't have to figure out where you're going or when you get the app or when you try it out. Secondly, for every lesson, there are printable worksheets that you can download and print for your child to do if you want some extra work. I feel like that is great. As a homeschool mom, you can possibly use that as curriculum. So, hey, why not? And the worksheets also come in Spanish. So for those of you out there that would like your kid to do some work in Spanish, there you go. I also love that each section has a breakdown, a detailed report of all the things that your child has already done. And this just lets you know where they need work, if they had to do something more than once to get 100%. I know my son likes to get everything right, and but he has a tendency to work so fast that he misses the right answer by trying to speed through reading, and he doesn't necessarily click the right thing. So even when we started, we had to do the placement test twice because I was like, you have to slow down and take your time. Thing that I would say about Reading Eggs and why I love this so much and why we would be continuing to use this, if not every day into the summer until he completes it, is because there is a vast library of books that they can read on this application. You can read about history and science, art, myths. There's a lot. There's a whole library that they can go into and pick out books that they just want to read on their own. And when they start doing more advanced reading things, the books are there for them to read. And my son likes to get his rewards and receive them and spend all his money on cool things for his avatar or for his apartment or just to go play games. And he likes the interaction of it all. So for me, Reading Eggs is a 10. Yeah, a 10. It's a 10. It's awesome for me. Even for people that are not in homeschoolers or just public schoolers, or you're a grandma and you want to have something for your kids to do, Reading Eggs it's very good. I really like it. So thumbs up to Reading Eggs. Awesome online application, and yeah, it's just great. So guys, that is all I have for you today. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video and hit that notification bell so you do not miss any more of my videos. And as always, mamas, do what serves your home, and I will check you out next time. Bye.